This Joe D, and welcome to this train wreck of a show already. We are running extremely late. We almost missed the whole show. I couldn't have had more. I think this is the biggest technical difficulty I've ever had. And I still don't know what the heck is going
you took
on.
a week off last week, Joe.
Yeah, you take a show off and that's it, right?
All goes into crapper, just like that.
I've got no sound effects. I've got nothing. Nothing. Wow. Yeah, I've got no way to. Let me see here. So, well, wait a minute. No. Well, you guys aren't hearing that though, right? You can't hear.
I don't hear anything.
Oh, brother. Let me see. So
And so far, I'm not seeing anything live on YouTube yet.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Let's see.
I'm trying from my phone and from the computer.
I'm refreshing now. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
No, I'm just seeing the cover page here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
No, that was the.
Yeah, because Tom's in the chat. He says you're live.
Oh, okay. I'm not seeing it here, but.
And I'm not seeing Tom say that either.
Watch. There it is.
Hey, there's Tom.
Up, guys. See?
Hey, Tom.
Boom. There it is. I wasn't seeing any of those other comments you guys were talking about.
Oh, okay.
So that wasn't showing up. So I wonder if they're even in the right show because.
Well, you know what, Joe? You do have two different.
Yeah, you've got two
519s listed.
Yeah, that's true. You've got Share Beer 519 for the 24th, and then one for the 31st.
Right.
And it's the one with the beer glass. Is the.
Oh, maybe I'm in the wrong one. Oh, there's Neary. Finally.
See, now there says Share Beer 520 says live now.
Oh, so I'm in the wrong show.
Yeah.
That's
so let's see.
Operator error.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, good.
There we are.
Show.
Yeah, so it's Share Beer 520, Joe, is the one that's live.
And we should be 19.
Should be 19. The one with the beer, the single beer glass, not the taster.
Oh, brother. That further lets everyone know the technical difficulties that I have had.
Yeah, Joe is he's operating at 85% tonight here, folks.
I need a drink.
Yeah, he needs a drink.
I need a drink.
Okay, I will guide everybody in the chat for 519 over to 520.
Yeah, so 520 that says live now. That's the one.
Hey, Bum, this will be another one of those we're gonna have to catch up with ourselves. You know,
yeah.
I don't know what, yeah, that's what's going on. Let me see if this will let me switch the mic over again. Let me try it real fast. It's still working, is it not?
Yeah, it's still here. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay. So if that's still working,
you look just like Leo Laporte now.
Yeah, I'm like Leo Laporte, right? Actually, you know what? We secretly got the old microphone going finally. So, hey, it only took a couple of years, but
right. Patience.
Better late than never, So, oh, wait a minute. Neary's in Rockford, Belgium. Look at that.
Rochefort.
So
he's having, or is he having?
He says he's in. Great to watch the show from this place. Different link. Yeah, Bum is
Yes.
trying to accommodate everybody in there. So
Yeah, including some people I texted the link to.
Sorry. Yeah. So we will let me see here. So we will
So next week you can just call it 519.
yeah, we could just call it 519 next week, and then we skip a week
Yep.
again,
And the one after that will be 521.
and that'll be 520.
Yeah, it was simple.
Okay, you know,
Obvious, completely obvious.
we
Just got to follow along a little bit. Yeah.
Special fuck you shout out to Joe D.
There we go.
Yeah, we can hear that.
Big cunts. Just noticed he's fucking talking shit
yes.
There we go.
about the malt liquor drinkers on YouTube.
Yes.
Fuck you, Joe D.
Thank you.
You fat piece of shit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So, yeah, we got that in there, and
Do us all fucking favor, Mark.
yeah,
Just fucking end it.
yes.
Consider yourself on the list.
Shout out to you, sir.
Yes. We are back.
Yeah, and another thing, that bummer Fred, whatever your freaking name is, bum.
Yes, we are back. So and that is for all the technical difficulties that we had this week.
Yes.
I mean, it was a nightmare. You know, so it's like, oh my goodness. All right. Oh my God. So, okay. Let me see here. So okay. So, should we even begin to get back to where we were here? Let me see. I just had an idea. I just had an idea. I can put these other windows now that I have open on my second screen.
Oh.
I think what I'm going to do is show everybody. I showed everybody before, I think, how to make the screen bigger. So it's not on my screen, the screen is just a little screen like this. Let me. There we are. Okay. So I'm gonna move everything old school for me. There's actually only a few people that have seen me do this. Pat's one of them. Let me see. All right. So if you make the screen bigger, then boom. See, if I go full screen, now how can I do? Oh, I can just show you the screen here. So let me take my camera off.
He's going mobile.
So there we go.
Wow.
So watch. So this is what I see. Oops. So I have to go like this. So see how small that little screen is there? Just this part here. And then if I make it full screen, then look how it automatically enlarges.
Huh.
So
Cool.
just a little tip. Whoa. Just a little tip. So you know. A little StreamYard, pro StreamYard tip that I don't even think. What's his name? Gink or I don't know.
One of the founders.
Yeah, one of the founders there. I don't even think he has shown that. Oh, yeah, I've got Pat wants a link. Everybody wants a link. Let me see. Let me get Pat a link here. Yeah, I am slacking. We got a lot of catching up to do now, right? Let me see here. Let me get Pat a link here. Put him up over here on the other screen. There we are. So that should get sent off. There we go. All right. Okay, and then I can put this away. Here we go. All right, so let's get to the beer, right? Because hello, that's what
Yes.
we're here for. So um, let's do the. So what do you have in Mark?
I am working my way through a Fat Pug by Maplewood Brewing out of Chicago. It's an oatmeal milk stout, 5.9%, and getting through it. It's tasty. It's got really, really roasty, some dark chocolate and coffee, slightly sweet, not as sweet as you would think for a milk stout. So I think the milk stout is, it's a not real sweet milk stout. You can get a little bit of the lactose, but it's not as sweet as a typical what you think of as a milk or a regular milk stout. But very nice beer, nice and roasty. There wasn't much of a head, but it's kind of medium bodied. It's not thin. And what else? Yeah, brewed in Chicago. Picked this up when I was up there a couple weeks ago. 16-ounce can. Yeah, nice beer.
What what was the name of it?
Fat
Oh,
Pug.
Fat- okay.
Yeah.
By Maplewood.
Your eyes are kind of glowing when I put it up to the camera.
Yeah, it is. Look at that. Kind of winking at it a little bit. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that guy.
Staring through.
I'm
Staring
sure
through.
that's not the nitro, right?
No, this is just the non-nitro. What little stars in its eyes. There we go. Yeah. Nice little basic can. Yeah, I had a good trip up there. I stopped by a bottle shop. I was doing a mad hunt for Hot Butcher for the World, and nobody seemed to have it. So, but I did stop at a couple bottle shops, had a few samples, and this was one of the ones I had it on tap, and then picked up a small taster, and then picked up a 4-pack of cans. So.
And Neri tried to jump in there. Try it again, Neri. I was just clicking on you, and you clicked right off. Let me share the screen on this one real quick. Man, God, I still can't get over all these technical difficulties, man. That's driving me nuts. So we got Fat Pug, 10,000 ratings on here, 162 in the last 30 days, 5.6% ABV, 23
Love you
IB.
too, Jay Vega.
What did he say?
Your YouTube comment.
Oh. And a 3.7 bottle cap rating. So
that's pretty fair. I'll give it 3 3/4. It's definitely it's worth the purchase. Better than average, not fantastic, but I guess she doesn't like it.
yeah, that's a big fat thumbs down right there.
He's getting a lot more head in that one than I got, so I don't know.
Judging from her rating, I don't think he is. You know,
No.
I don't think that. Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm gonna go out on a limb right there and say that. Oh, Joe T. You know, if you know, that's the wrong Joe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Poor guy. Yeah. But did Bum jump out? There he is. Here we go.
I'm still here.
Back there he is. He's back.
Okay. Yeah. I was worried there. I was concerned that you know.
Yeah, I have crap going on too, which I seem to.
Hey Pat, sorry about that, buddy. I was having major difficulty.
Yeah, no worries.
So what are you having, bro?
I'm having the of course it's got to be one of two breweries, but the New Glarus, the one you had the first time I was over there, the raspberry tart.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good stuff.
Is that the last bottle of that? Huh?
It actually is. Yeah, I didn't take a crazy amount, but probably should have got more.
Yeah.
I still have one more.
60 miles away from the brewery, and I didn't have time to get up there.
The 18 or
Yeah.
the 19?
19.
Okay.
I mean, I think they're the same, but there is a little variation because I think the fruit's a little different every year. So
Yeah. That beer was phenomenal, man. It was so good, I swear. Oh, wait, we got Tom in here too, man. What's up, brother?
oh,
How's it going? I feel like a
Tom.
stranger. I feel like we've been on the show for the last
Oh.
forever.
Tom's upside down. Is he upside down for you, Bum?
No, he's
No?
fine.
Wow.
he's upside down for me.
Everybody's right side. Tom's upside
He's
down.
right side up on StreamYard and YouTube for me.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah.
Not on my StreamYard.
If
Huh.
right side up on YouTube, then something's up with meat pie and pastry.
Yeah, meat pie is, yeah. Oh, there it is. Now he's fine. Yeah.
Now we're good. Now I can hear you. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. How you been, Tom? What's going on, brother?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's working a lot. And, I don't know. It's living life, I guess.
Good. Yeah, look at that. The hair's longer. You look like
Nice.
Jesus, man.
It needs
He's
to
ready
go.
for winter. He's ready for winter.
I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do with it. I want to make a decision I'm going to regret.
Ask the chairman. He'll tell you what to do with the problem.
I'm going to go fuck myself. He'll tell me where to go.
This guy's got hair for days over
Got plenty of ideas.
here.
I just got a big ball. You know that commercial, that cricket commercial?
Yeah.
It's just the green ball that's full of hair.
Yeah.
That's just my head. I have a bald head. Hair of head. The lion. That's all I am.
What are you having, bro?
I went up to Treehouse today.
Oh.
And I got some. I'm drinking Julius right now.
Oh, Julius. Yeah. Okay. First one that popped up. That's easy. Easy enough.
That my nose is clogged, so I'm basically ruining the beer by drinking it. But that's all right, right?
Well, I don't think you're ruining the beer. You're just not tasting it, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the beer's just fine. The beer's got no problems, I don't think.
It's a me thing, right?
Yeah, it's a you thing. The beer's like, man, it ain't got nothing to do with me, man. I mean, that's all you.
But that was in Seinfeld, right? With Costanza.
Yeah.
The girls like, it's a me thing.
Yeah. We got 3,004 total, basically 3,005 ratings on here. 4,400 in the last 30. Classified as an American IPA, 6.8% ABV, 72 IBUs, and a 4.52. Tom comes back strong, baby.
I gotta do it for the people. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, he came back strong for his fans right there.
So did you get just one can, or did you get a 4-pack or something?
So they do everything by single cans.
Okay.
So, like they don't do 4-packs, but I got like 4 or 5 different ones, and then I got a couple mixed out. Sounds good.
Look at that, man. American IPA is a bright, juicy beer filled with flavors and aromas of mango, peach, passion fruit, and a melange of citrus juice. A soft, pillowy mouthful and rounded bitterness ensure Julius will never tire the palate. A true joy to drink.
Jesus.
Nice.
I've still never had anything from them or Trillium. I need to.
Oh.
And I the thing that sucks about, like, you know how like when you buy beer and then you put it in the heat and then you recool it, it just doesn't taste the same. There's like that funk to it. I still find that's the same. Like when people ship beers to somebody, it's staying in the heat, actually tasting it the way it should taste.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's hard unless you're actually there.
That's true. Yeah.
I'm gonna put that theory to the test of the warming and cooling, because the next thing I'm gonna open, I realized I had been moving some stuff around in the winter and I stuck it in my garage and I forgot it was in there. And so it was in there when it was probably like 110 in the garage. So
oh man.
It's not a hoppy beer, but I think it's still going to be pretty rough. We'll see.
I know someone that has put that to the test already.
You? You had a storage unit, right?
Controlled, climate controlled. It was totally controlled by the climate.
For a couple of years.
Yeah, this has other factors going on too. So I'm going to get it here shortly, and you'll see.
Yeah.
I usually notice it more with like a lighter, like a Corona or like a Blue Moon, like a Whip By. You know, a Whip By. I haven't really tried it with IPAs.
Yeah.
Like,
You're not doing those experiments for fun, just ruining IPAs.
No, I'll ruin like a Corona. I don't mind that.
Yeah.
I think actually a well brewed beer is probably going to stand up a little better. As probably has changed, but maybe not as dramatically as a Corona.
Yeah, and I think certain styles. I mean, I think one of those super juicy hoppy IPAs would probably be, hurt a little more.
Mm-hmm.
But versus like a stout or something. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Because the only reason I say that is because I went to Trillium and then I accidentally left like 6 cans in my car for like 3 days.
Oh,
I went to go drink them. They had like a spicy note to them. It was weird.
Spicy?
Ruined them.
Huh.
It was sad. It was sad.
That is, yeah.
Well, I think there's potential that I actually will not drink the bottle I'm open. I mean, I'll taste it, but I have a feeling I might not finish it for multiple reasons. But again, you'll see what I mean.
Hey, Neri said I was at Chimay Brewery, but unfortunately the Roxford Brewery cannot be visited.
Super secretive monks.
Yeah,
Chimay must be pretty cool.
Yeah.
That must be a good time.
Yeah, I wonder if there's anything he could enlighten us with about visiting that brewery.
Which Chimay did he have?
Yeah.
The white, the blue, or the red, right? Those are the 3 big ones, right? Yeah.
Do they make variants at the brewery? Do they make like how like every brewery you go to they have like variants of something that you can't get anywhere else?
I would doubt it, but I don't know. They actually do like a bourbon barrel aged of the blue in bottles. In brandy barrel aged, they do different. It's like the reserve or like, I mean, that one's called the Grand Reserve, but there's some other name they give it where it's like, barreled in different stuff.
Hey,
you can get it at like Total Wine and stuff.
There's also this one. How different is this one?
Oh, that's the Julius. That one's only released every once in a while. When I went there, they had King Julius on tap, but it was gone by the time I got to the tap.
Here's the King Julius he speaks of.
Yeah.
That one gets a 4.71.
Yeah, it was all gone.
Yeah.
And then I think they also have a King Julius, right?
Yeah, they get all Julius out.
Oh my god, that is hilarious.
They do it with the Alter Ego too. They do like the 3 A's with the Ego.
Look at that, man.
I see the green, triple G green there.
The Julius gets a 4.65.
And those are the kinds of beers that like they won't even post. They'll just like when you get there, you'll find out they have it now.
Look at it. Here's
green.
green.
Yeah.
A 4.6.
Look up, just search really quick, Joe. Search King JJJ Julius like that. I'm curious what that one has.
I think they do that for the anniversary.
Yeah, that one there.
So I wonder if somebody that works at the brewery has a stutter. Julius.
Here's very green. 4.73.
They get some crazy reviews, man.
Yeah. Do you think they're overhyped at all, or do you think they're pretty accurate? I know they're like the kind of like the pinnacle of that style, but
they're not as good as they used to be. When they were lower production, they had higher quality products.
Good.
But now it's sometimes you'll get a batch and it won't be as good as the last batch. Mm-hmm. I mean, they're really good. I would give the brewery altogether like a 4 or 5 out of 5 or 4.75. Yeah. They're not a 5. They definitely. I'd probably choose Hill Farmstead over them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Or even Trillium. Trillium pumps out some high quality beer all the time consistently. They're pretty good. But yeah. I really
Ginger Boy is drinking a Cosmo.
Like a dumbass Cat Stevens. Yeah, you do actually.
That's
Hey, Backwoods Billy. Hey, how you doing, Backwoods man? Good to see you.
Billy.
And Tom looks like a Cat Stevens there. Yeah.
You mean Yusuf Islam, right?
Yeah.
I was, you know what? I was going to type in shout out to Yusuf Islam, but I was like, maybe I better not do that.
Yeah. Now you do that if you reference him, like on Instagram and stuff. He'll reply a lot of times. It's kind of interesting.
Really?
Look,
I posted one of the Cat Stevens albums I had like I don't know 2 years ago, and he replied. So funny.
since we haven't seen Tom in a while, we should.
Then you got fucking Teen Wolf over there. The chick's hair goes right into the fucking beard, into the fucking hair, squinting through his hipster fucking glasses. Fucking Tom Borson's a fucking shithole. You smug asshole. God, I fucking hate people from the New England area.
Yeah, so that's
Up on the list.
I thought that would be appropriate. What do you think Billy D would say to that?
Well, I think Billy D is just thinking about his malt liquor.
Nice.
There we go.
Well, he's back from his road trip.
Yeah.
Looks
Yeah.
like.
Yeah. Well, you know what? With your permission, Joe,
Yes, sir.
rare is the time that we have ever repeated a clip on here. But I think tonight is the night to do it.
Oh,
Being that, you remember what I'm talking about? Pat's back with us tonight. Remember 2 weeks?
Oh, yeah.
Pat, we were hoping you were with us 2 weeks ago, but you weren't. Remember 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago when I had my hurricane and you drank your Mickeys and you were worried that you were going to get cussed out because you were drinking it out of a can and not out of a 40, and also because you were thinking about putting it in a glass. Remember that? Uh-oh, where'd Pat go?
Yeah. He's not in here right now. I think at the time he's
I remember him talking about that. Yeah.
just getting the big circle here. So I don't know what.
Oh, there he is. Okay. Should we replay it for Pat?
Yeah, we can replay it for Pat. Craig, I'm going to drop you out for just a second to finish the malt liquor report.
Okay, I will paste. Whoops. We don't want that. Stand by here. Okay. And I will paste this in the chat. And here we go.
All right.
And my StreamYard is operating very slowly. It's, God damn it.
Oh, we didn't play the intro music for Billy D anyway, so we got.
Yeah, maybe that'll help kill time. I'm trying to send this link and it will not paste the link in the private chat.
Oh yeah, he is back and better than ever. At least Billy D.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Always ready to go.
You know what? I'm going to try it in the YouTube chat.
Okay.
There it is. It's in the YouTube chat.
It's in the YouTube chat. It will not paste in the StreamYard chat.
All right, that is.
It's weird. I'm not having any lagging problems on the StreamYard live feed, but it won't let me
Oh man.
paste the damn link.
This is a bummer. This is inconvenient because you know what? The minute I hover over it, it only lets me show it. This is an interesting thing, Mark. So when you're hosting, it now from the YouTube, I can't copy and paste it because the minute I go to it, I go over it. My only option is to put it on the screen like this.
Oh, huh.
So let me I'd have to go to YouTube and then copy it. Let me YouTube. Let me move it.
Copy it over.
Yeah. So that's that's what'll have to happen. This is interesting. So
Okay, it just pasted it in the StreamYard chat.
that's a little bit of a lag. Okay.
Good God Almighty.
Good God. All right.
And you sent the email to StreamYards, and the topic is "Good God Almighty."
Yeah, good God. Yeah.
It's worth it, Pat.
All right. Here we go.
So go to about 3:15, Joe.
We are back. Here we go. All right. There we are. See? We're here. We're here. We're good. So
About 3:15.
All right.
He cusses Joe out, gives me a shout out, and then comes Pat's turn.
Oh yeah, I remember this one now. Oh, this is good.
Don't forget to drink a lot of fluids because it's fucking hot. And if you're gonna drink some fluids, not your own urine, like they do on Woohoo, Google Hangouts,
Yard stream. I love it.
Malt liquor. Only malt liquor. Fuck you, Jody.
Okay, we've got the good thumbs up here. That's actually a pretty good thumb up. And if you notice, we've got the eye holes here that are doing okay this time around. You know, he's all right.
Oh shit, let's take a trip. This thing got the lightest grip. This thing don't slip on the phone. Black, strap, nigga that, and a sack in the 7-8. Don't play, gangsta lean, I got green. But I serve drugs like it ain't no fun. I hang with OG, niggas don't you might get a slug in your fucking back. I don't smack when it comes to street. I can't.
Shut up, the bum. We're drinking a cold container of Hurricane High Gravity malt liquor because it says it on the can. 8.1, bitch. Label out.
Okay, you ready, Pat?
I got a cool ass good than a fly ass man. I make ends. Spend my dough on no home. That's how it is and that's how it goes. Act like you know when I drink real slow. Giving love to the niggas that I know is real G. If you got love for them gangsters, let me hear you one time if you're down for the crime. If you got love for them hustlers, let me hear you say ho if you make it straight up.
So another guy drinking malt liquor on his Sheriff Year show. Reptilian flyover, live TV. So another guy on the Sheriff Year show drinking malt liquor. Mickey's fine malt liquor. But I have one problem. He was thinking about pouring it into a glass.
Okay, now he's forming his thoughts, Pat.
Yeah. This
He
is
wants to say to you.
Yeah, this is how many chips in were we? Did we count that? We got to count that. We got to.
Took it some energy.
Pouring it into a glass.
Yeah. Okay. Here. Okay. That's the first one. Boom. 1, 2. And what are these? Is this like those pretzel roll things?
Not sure.
Yeah.
Are they combos? Not sure.
The combos. Yeah. So 3. That's the fourth one right there, isn't it? Is that 4? Yeah. That one, that one really struggled to get in there. Look, did you notice that? Watch. It just kind of Yeah.
I think they're just sour cream and onion lays.
Yeah.
Green bag.
Yeah. See, See, how many chews do you? What's the over under on the chews here? How many chews did? I don't know.
Under 15?
Yeah, under 15. Or you going? I'm going over 15.
Oh,
I'm
right.
going over. Let's see. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. When you look at them, when you look at the chews, doesn't it look like Homer Simpson?
Yeah, it really does.
Homer Simpson mouth thing going, right? So we're at 30. 31, 32.
Here.
There it is.
Look here, you soulless ginger asshole. That's blatant disrespect to malt liquor, even thinking about it. You drink it out of the container that it was made in by hardworking American patriots in factories.
He came out like a can.
Oh, you asshole.
Paste to be MF'd, man. Paste MF'd by the chairman right there.
To be fair, I was trying to get you to drink it. That's why I was going to put it in a glass. So
yeah,
I should have just brought 2 cans and then.
Yeah. It's a badge of honor, Pat, to be cussed up by the chairman.
Indeed.
Yeah, complete badge of honor. Tell him, Billy D.
Yeah. So I thought that was worth replaying so Pat could see that.
That's funny.
And we actually got much more analysis out of that as well because we figured out 32 chews, 4 different treats in the mouth. So
with a 15 under.
Now wait a minute, Mark. We have some other creatures that have 4 treats that are part of this show. Crusher has 4 treats as well.
Yes, he does.
And so I wonder if those treats keep his teeth clean. What do you think?
I think so. I think he chews the chip to keep his teeth clean.
That's a shitload of chewing for 4 potato chips.
It's an antiseptic too. It kills bacteria in your mouth.
I wonder if
either scope or malt liquor. I mean,
Crusher and AJ get it done in less than 32 chews.
Yeah, well, they're smarter than the chairman. He's gonna get some hate.
I think even
See, but he likes pets too. He likes animals too. So I'm hoping maybe that
there might be some mercy.
Yeah.
What do you think, Billy D? Do you think there'll be any mercy on us evaluating the chews and the 4 treats?
I don't know. I think the chairman is probably lost as far as trying to even find tonight's broadcast.
Yeah. He's gone to malt liquor hell because he can't find a broadcast.
Yeah.
Guy.
Yeah, he was with us the initial 519 broadcast, but I think he's been lost since there.
Yeah.
Poor guy. Yeah.
Okay.
So we do have some hate from 2 weeks ago, or actually Yeah, 2 weeks ago. If everyone recalls, I drank my 40-year expired 40 of Schlitz Red Bull on the show, which was my first ever 40 consumed on the show. But anyone who watched saw, much like tonight, we had technical difficulties.
Yes.
So I disappeared from the screen for about 10 seconds or so. So obviously that was noted in the MLDC. So it doesn't count. If you want to click on the link, Joe, my newest link that I posted there.
Here we are.
Go to about 940.
940. Oh,
yeah. And you will also see that the chairman is collecting vinyl, just like you and Mark now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Well, we're influencers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're malt liquor influencers.
He's got Dr. Dre, the Chronic on vinyl now.
You guys are trendsetters.
Yep.
Yeah. Look at that.
Look at that.
Boom. What say you, Mark? Any comments just on that alone?
Oh, well, welcome to the community, Chairman. Welcome to the VC.
Look at that. Boom. Exactly. Exactly what Mark said. Welcome to the community there.
Label out, keep it in frame. I see Bum hand up on the Share Beer Show, cracked up in a 40 ounce of malt liquor. Technical difficulties. Scrap that 40 ounce Bum. You keep it in frame. Roll the fucking tape. No interruptions. If there is an interruption, you scrap that fucking video. Tape, keep it in frame. Label out.
Yes.
Hey, I tried.
Joe D in the Share Beer Show.
Oh, right.
His Strickers 3.0. No,
Oh, that was, I gotta replay. I gotta replay that one. That
video. Roll the tape, keep it in frame. Label out.
Yes.
Fuck you, Joe D in the Share Beer Show.
Thank you.
Ooh, piss drinkers.
Ooh. Ooh. Whoa.
3.0.
And that's it for that. We do have one more big chunk of hate from the chairman tonight.
I like that vinyl though. I don't have that vinyl actually, and I've meant to order it. I would love to ask the chairman his opinion of that vinyl cut.
Yeah.
You know, what table is he spinning? You know, what cartridge? You know,
How much does that vinyl go for? Like
that
original?
one is about 20 to 21 to 24, 25.
Original? Like an original?
Well, I don't know about original, but
Probably a lot more than that. Yeah.
Oh,
New. Looks like a new, maybe a repressing or something. But yeah, I think the original one's probably in good shape. Yeah, you're probably getting 40, 50 bucks.
yeah, probably.
So if you want to click on the next link, Joe, remember a couple weeks ago we were watching the chairman and his gas tank, his needle down by E. Remember that?
Yeah.
Okay, just start the video at the beginning.
We had to evaluate the whole thing, you know? Like, I mean, to be fair, you know? I mean, you know, we had to do the whole thing.
Glenn, everyone wants to see you open up a fucking parachute during a fucking hurricane and fucking kill yourself. Can't enjoy it.
Beginning of that video, Joe?
Huh?
Got to go to the beginning of the video.
Oh, the beginning. Oh.
Yeah. The next link I post. Yeah, there we go.
Okay. We got a full tank of gas. Check engine light is still on. 87. That's clear.
105,000.
Yeah, looks like it's okay there. 105,000. What do you say about that, Mom? What do you think, man? I mean, 105,000 on the Camaro.
That's not that bad, actually. Until you start getting to like 160, 170, I feel like you'd be fine.
Nah,
105 in any vehicle, I think you should be fine, right?
Yeah, you take care of it, which I'm sure he does. He gives it malt liquor.
yeah,
on a regular basis.
yeah. At least they put some gas in there, you know?
Still has a check engine light though.
Yeah, he still has. Exactly.
Come on!
Oh, he's revving it up. Oh, look at that.
Traffic jam.
Yeah, traffic.
Bryce
At least he got there quickly.
Yeah, the traffic first. Good for him.
See that gas gauge, Joe D? Is that full enough for you, Joe D bag? And oh yeah, that light over there, that's the everything's good light. Motherfucker, you Joe D. You milk dud shaped head, fat motherfucker. Camaro.
Is that full enough for you?
That's
You know, yeah, that light over there.
that's worth a
That's
replay.
the
We got to replay that.
see that gas gauge, Joe D? Is that full enough for you, Joe D bag?
Joe D.
And oh yeah, that light over there, that's the everything's good light.
That's
Motherfucker.
I gotta give it to him. That's actually pretty good, right? That's the everything good light, right? Don't you worry about a damn thing because everything is so when that light is on, everything is all good, right? That's actually pretty good. I gotta give it to him right there, man.
Motherfucker, you Joe D. You milk dud shaped head, fat motherfucker. Camaro.
Oh, that
Okay, as tempted as I am to end on that happy note, I will reluctantly tell you to continue to about 13 minutes 30 seconds.
Oh, okay. There's
Yeah,
but wait, there's more.
there is more
One more thing.
for better or for worse.
13 what?
About 13:30.
Okay, 13. We'll go to like 28. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, we've got a closer look at the money right here.
It's all dollars.
That's all dollars, and it's string now, I think, right? Something a little more reliable, right? Does that look like string to you or still a rubber band?
It looks like string a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does look like string. I'm gonna say it's string.
Special fuck you shout out to Coach
Oh,
from Joe D's Share Beer Show. Too bad that fucking plane you were on didn't go down in fucking flames.
Oh my
Fuck
god.
you, asshole. Your BB gun didn't even penetrate a plastic 40 ounce. Tongue kiss that BB gun and pull the fucking trigger till you fucking die. Drink only malt liquor.
Did he tell me?
you know,
A prayer.
I gotta give it to him. That was actually a great point because his BB gun couldn't penetrate the plastic 40, right? I mean, What do you say about that, Bum?
You know what? I'm watching that night. I couldn't quite tell what was happening.
Yeah,
There was so much gunfire. I couldn't tell. I couldn't gauge the carnage.
that was. What do you say, Mark?
It couldn't penetrate. And
he wanted,
he couldn't penetrate. Sorry.
you wanted him to tongue kiss it. Is that what he said?
Yeah, something like that. But did you hear the outro music here that the chairman did? Flying away on the wing in a prayer after
plane you were on didn't go down in fucking flames. Fuck you, asshole. Your BB gun didn't even penetrate a plastic 40 ounce. Tongue kiss that BB gun and pull the fucking trigger till you fucking die.
Here's the outro.
Drink only malt liquor.
And we're not done yet. There is more coming.
That was George Costanza's answering machine music.
Joe D, I still hope your back hurts you.
Oh my God.
And I hope your fucking brake lines cut out on you. And you roll that fucking 18-wheeler.
That's a douche.
I wanted to see you die fast. Die fucking slow, Joe D. Covered in motor oil and gasoline and burn a slow fucking death, Joe D.
Oh my God.
Fuck you and StreamYard. Uvu 3.0.
Uvu.
Mass suicide time 2. Do it fucking live.
Hey, we've been promoted to Uvus.
Yeah.
Oh no, Uvu was the original before.
That was the original one. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like the opposite of a caring mother.
Yeah. So in review, Joe, right here from his comments, in review, he wants you to die a slow, painful death covered in oil and gasoline.
Yes.
And also he doesn't want your back to get any better.
Yeah.
That's
Jesus.
I don't know that those things go together, do they? Like, if you're covered in gasoline, how many slow burning deaths happen covered in gasoline?
I don't know.
Like every movie I see, they're instantly boom lit up, right? Like that's I don't know. You die kind of fast.
Well,
Maybe you're not on. So maybe you're not on fire. You're just covered in oil and gasoline.
Yeah.
Now the question is, he's got that Dr. Dre album. It's probably because I went on Discogs and I took a look at the Dr. Dre, the first release of that album in 1992. It's from anywhere from $75 to $150. So, yeah.
I'm gonna take a wild guess that he bought a re-release.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Why would you waste it on that when you could get a re-release for $20 and spend the rest on malt liquor? I mean,
And I'm sure that's what he would say in one of his upcoming videos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm going out on a limb too. I'm gonna call. Fake news on that. Yeah, that was fake news. I think actually, you know what, Bum? I think he was actually trying to impress members of the Share Beer.
The vinyl community on the Share Beer show. I think you might be right.
I think that's actually what was happening then, Mark.
That's a classic album. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, Joey's worried about your back. I mean, what did he say?
And he's concerned. Oh, going for the good stuff right now.
He's concerned about you.
I'm going to wash out my beer glass with some vodka.
Yes.
So anyway, there was that's it for tonight. There was some little bit of news tidbits here and there, but nothing that cannot wait until next Saturday.
Well, thank you very much, Billy D.
Yes.
We appreciate that.
Excellent report.
Oh yeah, there he is. Good job as always, Billy D.
Yes.
Billy D helps us out there.
My week is complete. I am ready to face it.
All right. So I've been on empty here for a little bit. So I'm gonna open this and see what happens here. See if we get some smoke first of all.
Oh yeah, let's
Yeah.
see.
Cage. It's got a cork cage and everything. This could be bad.
Yeah, this is good. I love this.
That is good. That is good.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
I don't know if you can see something there, but
Here we go.
Oh, what's that? 2007?
2007.
Oh.
tiny bit.
Oh.
But then also, so that is
Grand
let's see the
Reserve.
size there.
That's a big one. I've never seen this.
Wow. Was that a
Yeah, it's
Magnum?
yeah.
Oh, is that 40 ounces? Is that equate to 40 ounces? A little less than 40 ounces. Right?
Isn't it like 50?
Okay, so
Or no, I guess you're better at math than me, but
label out. All right, and a Chimay glass.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, proper glassware.
This is for nearest.
again, like no heads, that's a bad sign.
Oh boy, 2007. Wow.
That might be, 2010. Yeah.
Oh,
Not so much.
Yeah,
It might be.
alcohol abuse. What's it smell like?
Like just very oxidized, kind of dark fruit raisin, all that stuff, which is supposed to have some of that, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, cheers.
Malt bomb. Nice. Oh, yeah, that's not a good face. Look at that. Yeah.
Trying to turn that frame upside down right now.
Yeah, that's the I'm drinking it anyway face, right?
It's not the worst thing I've ever had, but I don't know if I could do a magnum of it.
Craig, what say you, my friend? What do you say about having to get something like that down from 2007?
In
Wow.
what 110 degrees garage? Yeah.
It's you just hope it's going to be all right. I mean, if you've not aged it, then you don't care so much. But if you have, then it's like you could be
I think
really
I've had
happy
it.
or really disappointed. So it could go either way.
I think I probably got it like in 2010.
Right.
And initially, I was going to wait until 2012 because I'd heard like 5 years is about peak. And then I kept pushing it off because it's like, I'm not going to drink a Magnum by myself. I don't want a reason to open it. And then, like I said, just this summer, I moved it onto my garage in the winter while I was moving stuff around and forgot about it. And so it was in the garage at like 100 plus degrees for like probably a good couple of months. So
Final piece of the puzzle there.
Perfect.
Well, the good thing, Pat,
yeah.
you can't. It won't kill you because it's got alcohol in it, so that's good.
No, it's not malt liquor.
Yeah, that's actually not true.
Robert's got a good comment here. That 5 drunk clowns. I thought Barnum and Bailey closed in 2010.
Yeah. Wait till you see our elephants. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Exactly. I wish
That is a-
elephant friendly.
I mean, that's a shitload of beer. That's the other thing.
That's a beer. It is.
The Chimay full.
How is it? Is it okay? Or?
No, not really.
You can tell by the
I mean, it should have at least a head initially, and it didn't get any kind of head, and it's definitely oxidized. And I mean, it's not like I've had fresh beers that are worse, but
Shout out to you, sir.
But for what it is, it's not even close to what it should be, basically. Yeah.
no, I mean, I should have drank it 5 years ago, so.
Yeah. At least you opened it and gave it a shot. I mean, it's better than just throwing it out of hand.
Well, I
It's not
figured
drink-
after that, it was like, it's not going to be good, so I may as well just open it.
Yeah, it's not a drink pour though. So no.
I'll probably drink this glass, and that might be it.
Oh, right. So yeah.
that did not look good. That face he had was like, that did.
I've had some. I mean, I haven't ever had great luck aging stuff. Honestly, there's only been a handful of things that have really. I mean, I know a lot of stuff that people are like hot big imperial stouts. People say are a little bit better, but I don't know. Almost everything I've had, I've preferred fresh. I haven't had many old sours though. I have a couple bottles that are pretty old at this point that I haven't tried yet, but.
Yeah, I mean lambics and stuff. They can goes and stuff like that. They'll in the right condition age really well.
Yeah, you can age a lot of beers, but I think to a certain extent, aging beers is a little overrated, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there's some styles that do okay with aging, but
yeah, I mean,
people aging IPAs and that type of stuff. You can do barley wines, some nice stouts, that type of stuff, some sours.
I think those are like the three: stout, sours, barley wines, and that's about it.
Yeah.
I mean, like an old ale or whatever, and maybe like a imperial Scotch ale or something like that. But that's basically all the same shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've aged quite a few of them.
Yeah.
Quite a few IPAs, or just in general.
I opened up that Italian lager, if you remember, and it was still delicious. And that was in the 2-year-old Phoenix storage as well. So
what's interesting is like this cork came out really easy, and I can put it back in. So I wonder if the cork just didn't have a good seal,
That's probably it, because typically corked beers hold up pretty well, and that one did.
It probably just dried out.
Yeah,
nothing wrong with putting back in. But...
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's kind of a beer where like the only reason I drink it is to get drunk. Not for pleasure.
Anything else you want to tell us about your cork shrinkage there?
I think it's
Before and after?
No, not really.
I hear you can order medicine for it from North Carolina, and I'll give it to you.
A couple of Mentos.
But Doc, my cork shrunk.
The cork's droopy.
I have a droopy cork.
Your brewer's droop.
Yeah. Hey, I'll share with you guys. I'll share the screen once again. And now, last weekend, I was in Dallas, Texas, and so I finally, in spite of JFK's shooting.
Okay.
So right here, you can see in this photo here that they keep the window open right here.
Yeah.
And that is a camera from right where he shot, supposedly, allegedly, the shots that killed Kennedy. And that's a camera right there. And that camera will show you live in Google Maps. It's pretty cool. So
that's now the 6th floor museum, right, Joe?
I'm sorry?
It's called the 6th floor museum.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty darn cool though, man, to get to see everything in its perspective. And then this is now
stand on the X. They have an X in the middle of the road. Did you stand on that?
2 of them. They have 2 X's, and you can stand there and get hit and killed yourself.
You would by a bus.
By any of the passing vehicles. But pretty cool, man. To actually see the site. I put these photos in black and white to kind of add to the, but the scooter right here that you pay for with Uber kind of gives it away that it's a modern photo. But in any case, right over here is the fence line where it makes more sense that he did get shot from. You know what I'm saying? So since his head, of course, went which way?
Back and to the left.
Exactly.
Back and to the left.
But pretty cool. It was pretty cool to see it, and you know, it was interesting, man. You know, a piece of American history. This is the brewery that I went to, Brain Dead Brewing there in Dallas. So,
Oh, geez, that's not a Kennedy reference, is that?
Yeah, yeah.
exactly. So, yeah, that's the. So I'm gonna crack open this Tombstone Imperial Stout with coffee.
And that's not a Kennedy reference, is it?
Exactly right. Yeah.
He's been dying to have it.
I've been dying to have this beer, exactly. And oh yeah, baby, I got shit on my stuff there, baby. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Yeah.
It's banging.
Yeah, it's banging, baby. You know the deal. So this beer is fantastic, by the way, for anybody that most people have not had this. Oh God, it's so good. Sorry. But that beer is delicious. But it was actually really cool. My I went to visit family in Dallas, and my brother-in-law recommended. He has a thing for going to see where people have died by shooting, specifically. But it kind of cool though in a way, because he was in Chicago recently, and he went to see the St. Valentine's Day massacre, where that occurred, and several other shootings. Pretty much every 5 minutes, he went to the site of something in Chicago. That was
Pretty easy out there.
They have so many shootings. So. Bad work, I know.
I get it.
Trombone. Yeah, I think as of right now, they've had like, I don't know, 60 shootings in just Chicago. Yeah, 60.
That's reckless. Waking up at night.
You mean since tonight's show began?
I think so. Yeah. This week. Yeah. It's nuts. It's crazy.
It's a war zone. It's a war zone there. It definitely is.
It is crazy. But pretty cool brewery, man. I love the vibe in there. Brain Dead Brewery. It was a great. I mean, the beer was okay, and they had a huge beer list. The beer was okay, but definitely a cool vibe happening there in the outer downtown Dallas area. So pretty cool, man. Good visit.
On that one.
Huh?
What's the ABV on that one that you drink?
Oh, on this one. Let me share this with you, Pat. Sorry, Tom. Let's see. Does it happen on the kit? 10.5. 10.5 ABV.
Nice session ale.
You're making me want to crack one.
Yeah, it's a Colorado session ale.
Yeah, it's fantastic, man. It is, honestly, it's a good one. Let me pull it up on the screen here for you guys so you can see.
Sounds lovely.
It's creamy, and then it has that nice coffee taste, like a more of a coffee bean sort of taste. Okay, here it is. Da, da, da. Oh, I haven't logged it yet. I need to log it. Okay. No charge for the music, by the way.
Yeah, copyright. Yeah.
It's not copyrighted either, so you're free to use it. Feel free. I don't think we'll get blocked by YouTube yet.
It was good though. So.
Not as highly ranked as Tom's beer, but 517 in total ratings, 23 in the last 30. Rated as an imperial or a double stout, 10.5% ABV, no IBUs rated, and a 4.16. Boom.
Solid.
Our first canned stout, rich, intensely bready and roasty with a delicate fruitness. This surprisingly smooth stout features Ethiopian coffee from Presta Roasters in Tucson. It's good, man. It is. You definitely get that roastiness and that creaminess, though, man.
I had that when they first released it, like a month and a half ago or whatever it was.
Yeah, it is solid, man.
I didn't realize that's what you're opening, and I had to already bail on my other one. I might try a little more later, depending. Maybe after this one, I'll be more in the mood for not caring. But so I without knowing, I kind of followed suit there because I got the Imperial Milk Stout.
Yeah, the milk. Oh, nice.
Nice.
That was 12 and a half. So
yeah, I'm gonna look that one up too because
that's basically the same beer you're having, Joe. Just the milk stout.
Just the
right.
Yeah,
and a little bit bigger. I'm not sure. I mean, it must. I don't know because they actually do a Russian Imperial Stout also that is 15%.
Ooh.
And that one's amazing. That one's like their best, I think. That comes out right around Halloween. So this year I'm going to pick up a bunch of that, I think, and then, hold on to it because that's when obviously it's only going to keep getting better. So,
well, that's the Imperial Milk Stout.
Yeah, right there in the middle.
Yeah. There we go. 656 total, 11 in the last 30, 12.5, and a 4.22. So a little bit better rating as well. Extremely creamy and thick, almost like a glass of chocolate milk, smooth and complex, roasty and slightly smoky notes. You won't believe it's 12.5 ABV.
That part is damn true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
Oh, look at that glass. I have got.
I know. I want to get one of those. I actually just saw that.
God.
I drink enough Tombstone that I should have a proper glass.
Yeah.
That's
back.
Look at that. I have got glass in. I have
They
one.
actually.
I don't have that glass. But...
I think actually just today they did a barrel-aged Imperial Stout release. I saw on Instagram where they have like 5 different barrels that they used. And they're all like giant. They're all 15.7, 15.9. They did vanilla barrels, VSOP cognac, sea salt barrels, Heaven Hill barrels, and maple syrup barrels. But they're brewery only, so 3-hour drive from here.
Yeah, one of these days I'm gonna get down there. One of these days, honestly.
And I was like, oh man, there's part of me that would like want to make an excuse to do it for that and get a couple, but a little under 24 hours ago now, I actually broke my ankle.
No way.
And it's my right ankle, so like I don't know when I can actually drive again.
Oh my God!
You need surgery, or is a cast going to be all you need?
I just have a boot right now. I'm supposed to go to like a orthopedic doctor on Tuesday to get it checked out, more X-rays and stuff. But I don't think I'll need more. But I think it's a pretty minor fracture, but still sucks.
Oh man,
beer is a great thing for any kind of pain you've got because I've done it before.
Yeah,
it really does work. You relax and can't feel it anymore. It works better than whatever medicine you're having. Or pain.
Until you forget that you broke your ankle and step on it.
No, I've done that as well.
It's like I don't want to get to the point where I'm like stumbling around and then making it way worse.
Break your other ankle.
Yeah. Well, I done that when I done it. I was drunk when I broke my ankle. So I thought this is all right. So I broke an ankle. I'm like, yeah.
I actually slipped in a restaurant on the way. We were mopping the floor and I slipped and broke my ankle. It was awful.
No, yeah. Well, I fell down a staircase. So.
Yes.
I'm sorry that happened, Pat. Those damn janitors.
Yeah. I know.
I slipped on spilled beer.
Did you really?
Yeah, by someone else.
I was going to say, did you spill it yourself?
No. I drank mine.
So you slipped? You slipped on someone else's beer and fell downstairs?
Yeah, it was someone had like trying to take a drink out, and obviously I didn't. It was quite a steep staircase coming out of a nightclub years ago.
Well, that's awful.
Well, I mean, when you're drunk, you kind of like chill out, relax, kind of. I mean, if I'd have been sober, done it, then I probably would have done more damage.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, you're probably better that you were drunk when you did that. You probably had less damage.
Absolutely. But
Yeah.
it's look back, it's fun.
Fun.
So, just out of curiosity, how long did you have to have a cast or boot or whatever?
Well, mine was a hairline fracture. It wasn't like a break or anything, but it was. I just needed it. I was on a like 1 weeks, I think it was. I was on crutches, but yeah, by the end of that 7 weeks, I could get to the pub probably quicker than walking on the crutches. So it was all right.
Okay. All right. The pub test. How fast can you get to the pub? Okay.
Well, the thing is, Joe, like, I don't know how the hell I'm going to do a photo shoot.
Oh.
Because, like, I'm, crawling around, getting on ladders, walking around on rocks and dirt. And
well, ladders are, I don't know about that bit.
Even just getting up and down, I mean, kneeling and then trying to get back up again, that's impossible.
Ladders.
But it's definitely going to take a long time. I mean, man, when I hurt my back, oh my God, I did a shoot not too long after I hurt my back, and oh my God, it just completely limited me on what I could do. I did it, but bueno, fun. And that's your livelihood right there. That's like, that's challenging for sure. What it does though is, I mean, I don't want to get into a whole photography thing. It's a good thing we don't have a Barrick here anymore, but, but it's cool in from this aspect is that it gets us to rethink things a little bit. It gets us to, you change things up, and you try to be just as effective, get different stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
Silver lining, right?
Yeah. Silver lining somehow. What did you have, Craig?
Star City. Double IPA.
Yeah, it's one of the new releases. We've had kind of a couple of releases from the supermarket chain in the UK called Tesco's, and this is exclusive to that supermarket chain. It's double IPA from 4 Pure Brewing Company. They're out of Bermondsey. Collaboration beer with Mothership, which is an all-female brewery. So this is like 7.4% ABV. I'll put the link in the.
So it's exclusive to Tesco then?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's nice. It's kind of like the Walmart beers, Joe. You get a brewery to do this, or like Trader Joe's, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, we've had like this year since April, they've done a first kind of like release. I mean, for the price, pretty damn good beers.
Yeah.
But they're not like the upper end sort of things. But for the price, you can't go wrong. This is damn good. It's it's £3 a can, or £3 a can, whatever you want to call it. It's for a 440ml can. It's just like give it a try at least, and then if you find one or two you like, you'd like go back to them.
You know what? Those beers are always. You know what's funny too, and we've talked about that somewhat on the show, is like these beers from Tombstone that we're having. This is a fantastic brewery, but I'm only going to have maybe another one. You know what I'm saying? And it's more than likely those beers, like what Craig is having, the ones that are kind of good enough, sessionable, maybe just a hair above session, that you keep coming back to, right? And you'll just, when you're in that mood to drink a lot of beer, those are the ones you're going to go to.
Yeah, I mean, being a reviewer as well, sometimes it's just like Echo reviewed it before I came on, and it's like I'd grab another few, and you don't have to worry. You just drink it and don't have to think about it. Enjoy it.
There's something to be said about like I get certain beers where I almost feel like guilty opening them by myself.
Yeah,
Where it's like I want to share it with someone or save it for a special thing or some bullshit. Whereas like
Yeah,
when you
yeah.
have a 6-pack of something where you don't care what you're doing, you're just gonna crack that and you know you can get it again easy. You know it's gonna be good. You know you didn't spend a ton of money on it.
Yeah. There's a good soft beer that you don't you don't have any trouble having. Yeah.
It beers like that. I felt guilty opening. I've done reviews, and it's like,
Yeah,
damn, should be sharing this, you know.
Yeah.
What
I'll probably
like the one beer that session ale, for Christ's sake. I mean it's called Session. They sell it in 12 packs. It's cheap, and it's just a little bit better than Macro, you know.
Mhm.
But it's
So I really like Sierra Nevada's hazy little thing. That you can get like everywhere. It's like $8 or $9 for a 6-pack. It's actually really good, slightly hazy IPA, and like drink it all day. And again, it's just like
I tried that on draft about 2.5, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
over here, and it was I went to a festival in London. And it was one of the beers. There was some other amazing breweries there, like Ale Song and Cascade and stuff like that. But I wanted to try that beer from Sierra Nevada just because you don't see it on draft too often, kind of thing. And I was quite impressed with it.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys read the screen on this one?
It's pretty good.
Yep. To the last page, just see if you die at the end.
Well, we all die at the end.
Yeah.
We all die at the end. Yeah.
I got news for you. All of us are going to pay that right there.
Die at the end.
We're all going to die at the end.
Just us that drink craft beer, the end is probably a little farther down the road than those that drink malt liquor.
Exactly. Yeah.
That hazy little thing, like Sierra Nevada, I realize is a brewery where I'm not like impressed with them for the most part at all. So that beer is good because I actually had like the Tropical Torpedo recently, and I really just didn't even like it. And I realized that the sort of Torpedo series I'm just not a fan of anymore.
I've not had that, but I mean I've had opportunities, but I'm like, no.
And I went to their brewery. It's like one of the oldest American craft breweries and this whole thing. It was an impressive facility, but like it was basically everything that they had on tap was stuff you can get in bottles and cans. And it was all just, I don't know, it was very disappointing actually. Because I expected, if I go to a brewery, I want like brewery only, some kind of like, a torpedo with dry hop torpedo or something like that. I don't know. That kind of shit.
Yeah, it'd be nice if you tried torpedo on tap though from the source. That'd be or even the pale ale would be the classic pale ale on draft at the brewery would be like, that'd be my jam.
Yeah.
I'm going to next week after next. I'm going to New Belgium Brewing. We finally got to take a tour up in the Fort Collins one, so it'll be interesting to see if they have anything in the tour that's different than what you can get in the store.
Well, they used to. I don't know. It's interesting because they're another brewery. Like their standard stuff, I'm pretty unimpressed with. But like they do some specialty stuff that's really good, obviously, and they're like one of the early ones. Whatever they have respect that way. But like I know they did some of their sours and stuff are actually really really good.
Yeah, they did a really good job with the sours. But most of the regular stuff is it's kind of like Sierra Nevada. It's okay. It's the thing that's nice about them is they're still both independent. Both of those are still independent brewers. So they, they're from that standpoint, they're good. But they're so big. I mean, New Belgium's huge. Sierra Nevada's huge. So, I think that affects what they can do to a certain extent because they just have whatever they come up with. They got to produce like a bazillion barrels of it because they're so big.
Yeah, that's why I thought going straight to the source would be cool because I thought they're a brewery where I'm certain if they want to, they can do amazing stuff, because they're obviously a good brewer and that kind of stuff. And like Narwhal is an awesome beer.
Oh yeah, Narwhal.
I'd love to try that.
Some of the other stuff is
Bigfoot's a real good. I mean, that's a brewery
consistent. Yeah, Bigfoot's So, I thought even that stuff, I thought maybe they'd have like some older Bigfoot on tap or something like that, but it was all like, just their very, very standard stuff.
I'll be interested to see what they have at New Belgium. Yeah.
Any vintages or anything?
No, nothing at all. And I mean, I just went there on a random day, but the other thing that was weird is they have like a concert venue. It's that big. So like when I went there was like people lining up outside for some concert and all this kind of stuff, and it was strange. It's kind of a shame you weren't able to get up to New Glarus, Mark, because I mean the beer is great, but the brewery itself is amazing.
Yeah, I was thinking about it because I got into Chicago kind of early on Wednesday. Well, not early, late morning. I was like, do I have enough time to drive all the way through Chicago up to New Glarus and then make it back down to the airport to pick up Pam before she got pissed off waiting around for me? So I didn't have quite enough time.
And they've actually started having
built an extra day and go up there.
They used to have pretty like standard stuff on tap, but now they have like some of their more special stuff and have some of the like the R&D beers and that kind of stuff that are brewery only. So
I think I just need to plan an extra day and go there because it's pretty country. I mean, it's a nice part of the state, and go and spend a day there. Spend a night there, afternoon. Spend the afternoon and enjoy all the stuff, and then sleep it off, and then drive down to Chicago the next day.
I bet the hotel would be cheap too.
Be cheaper than
New
Chicago.
Glarus, Wisconsin.
Cheaper than Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, for the people that are wondering where Earth is at, Earth said he might not make it. Didn't give a reason. He didn't give a reason for missing work. We pay him to be on this show.
That's a lot for the PTO. Man. That's it.
This is an unexcused absence right here. By the way,
and the wages on the show are amazing. So
amazing, and
you must have something pretty important.
Gonna get
called in at the last minute. He didn't give a reason though. Almost a no call, no show.
Joe, it's not even about the pay. It's not even about the pay. It's about the benefits.
It's all about the benefits. It's all about the benefits.
I hope he has. I mean, doesn't he get annual leave? He gets annual leave on this one, right?
Yeah, he gets the benefits are amazing here, Tom.
They are. So the benefits at 2 a.m. are just.
Yeah.
I'm just so thankful to have that share of beer, craft beer, cunt insurance.
I mean, the benefits are so good. The pay is so good. Even if you wake up at 2 in the morning to get in on some of this.
Yeah, there's no snoring. It's bliss.
It's bliss. Exactly. It is bliss.
Yeah.
It's weird. You say that, but every check I've done has not cleared. So I don't know if I.
It's because you get paid in smoke.
Exactly. So when you make no smoke, there's no, fire.
Fair enough.
Smoke an IBU.
I want to share the screen on this one because I didn't get a chance to show it, and I want to make sure. The Star City. This was 1,500 total ratings on here. 1,000 of these are in the last 30 days. 0.4 ABV, 65 IBUs, and a 364. You know what? The overwhelming majority of beers that we drink live right here in this 364 to 3. Let's call it 4, 3, 5 rating.
Maybe you, Joe. Maybe you.
Exactly.
Just joking.
It's decent.
Tom is in the 4+ territory.
Yeah, Tom. Tom might go down to like a 3.9, but not very often. Yeah,
I go as low as Corona, and then I try to bring myself back up. I try to bring myself back.
Yeah, he's just not going to do that in public. That's all.
That was a good one.
That's what you just had at the start of the show.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that was. Well, I didn't have it today, but yeah.
That's what Tom had at the start of the show.
Yeah.
All right. Yes. It's good.
Hell, we did a whole probably 15 minutes on Julius.
Julius. Yeah, no.
Green Julius.
Yeah, the UK, some of the UK breweries are doing stuff on that level for sure.
Every one of those beers too was no less than a 4.5. None of them. They were all 4.7, 4.6.
I gave it
None
4.
of them was even 4.5.
Yeah, 4 or 5 is that's what I gave it.
Incredible. I mean, incredible.
The mouthfeel on them is just like that's the thing that set them apart. I think from a lot of breweries that do that style. Sometimes it's just the mouthfeel and the body to them. It's like,
That's what I'd really like to do is get one of those and do it like side by side with a Tombstone, because to me those are the best IPAs I've had are from Tombstone, and then actually Borderlands has done some amazing stuff out of Tucson. So I'd like to side by side it and see if those really still are on another level.
That the one that stands out is that New Glarus that Pat gave me. Dear God, for that style, that's phenomenal, man. The fruit beer, yeah. That I'm still tasting that raspberry. It's ridiculous.
I think literally no one in the world does fruit beers better than they do.
I mean that is, it's easily the best that I've had. Fruit beer, that is.
Yeah.
I mean,
Was it almost like pulpy raspberry?
No, it's not. They're not like hazy or pulpy at all. They're actually like crystal clear.
yeah.
Very red and kind of like a
More
pink
like
head.
Welch's, for Christ's sake.
But yeah, I mean, it's like just super genuine fruit flavor and tons of it. And the smell of them is incredible. Like a day later, the bottle will still smell amazing.
It's literally like flipping fruit juice, for Christ's sake.
So what they're doing is they're using really high quality fruit and
and I think they actually do open fermentation on them. They're not sour, but I think they do a little bit of like a wild yeast kind of thing.
And I just remember this brightness in there as well. There was just like this. God.
But they're still beer. They're not like fruit juice. I mean, you still get a little bit of that like malty kind of backbone a little bit.
Not too sweet, just that right.
Yeah.
What do you guys find? Like, okay, we're none of us is like south of 25 here, right? I mean, you've pretty much outgrown certain things, right? So as we age, do you find yourself not wanting sweet as much, like more salty? Do you find like when you go for snacks, for instance, do you want chips more than candy?
Yeah. I'm more savory than sweet.
Yeah, more savory than sweet. Thank you. Yeah.
I've never been sweet, but yeah, it's for me.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but not as much as I used to. I mean, I'll have them, but I can't eat near as much as I used to be able to. And if I get it, I want it to be good quality.
Yeah, because exactly. If I'm gonna have some chocolate, by the
it's
time
not going to be a Three Musketeers. Usually, it's going to be some nice chocolate or a well-made pastry or something like that.
Right. I'll take a Three Musketeers.
I might only have this much.
Yeah.
Right. Like it's like because I love Reese's, for instance. I love Reese's Pieces, but the 2 cups that come in there, I'm probably good after that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to have more than probably those 2. But Doritos, see ya. I mean, the whole bag is gone. I mean, I don't care how big it is. I'm eating it. Right? Cheetos, done, son. That's it. Like that's what's up. Right?
When you can share a bag with somebody so you feel less guilty.
Less. But if I've got to do what I got to do, I'll do it. I'm just saying, once you open the bag and those new stupid
what's this guilty word?
Those potato chips that are like the kettle chips.
Kettle chips, that.
Like salt and pepper and all the dill pickle and just forget about it, son. Forget about it. You crack open a bit. Whoop, done. Right?
Cut potato chips, kettle cooked potato chips.
Yeah.
I actually have a pretty like insane sweet tooth when it comes to desserts, but like I don't like overly sweet stouts and anything like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's
like those. I want more like roast coffee, kind of that sort of stuff.
I kind of compare it to where we're at with beer, right? Like, think about it. Like the beers that are popular right now are IPAs, which are typically bitter or something like that, or maybe sweet, but not too sweet. Sours the same way, not overly sweet. They still have that tanginess to it that I think a lot of our tastes are going in similar directions, right?
Yeah.
Ice cream these days, I might have 2 scoops, small ones, not big ones. You know, it's like, okay.
We're in different worlds, Joe. I ate the whole goddamn.
Well, okay. Let's be clear what might be, Tom's motivation there. Yeah.
No, hey, that's you're being biased now.
Hey, no, I'm not just being biased, Tom. I'm being a complete hater. Okay, there's a reason why this is the Share a Beer show and not Share a Hello show, right? Because if I could, I would, son. I think Pat could verify for me. You know what? I've been to Denver multiple times now. I would put Phoenix against Denver any day of the week on who's got more green crosses, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen some crazy stuff here. I was at the gas station a little while ago, and there was a guy like parked pumping gas, and it was like just smoke billowing out of his car.
Bro.
And like I smelled it from the gas station itself. I walked out of the door, and he was at a pump like 100 feet away, and it was like I could smell it as soon as I walked out the door.
It's okay. There's whole sections, and I'm talking the greater Phoenix metro area, and it's big, son. It's the 5th largest metro area in the country now. It's big. I drive it every single day. You know what I'm saying? There's whole sections of this metro area that literally you will smell weed for blocks. Because dispensaries are warehouses, son. They're huge.
Yeah. Well, it's most likely going to be on the ballot for recreational use again this next election. Mm-hmm. It almost passed last time, so I think it will actually pass this time. Because the problem is California, it's legal now. So then, like, we're so close that
it's going to become legal there just by.
It's so ridiculous. Okay, look.
Legal in Arizona?
You've got not okay. This is how ridiculous it's getting, and it's got to be that way in Colorado and some of the other states as well. It's so ridiculous here that they're getting foo-foo now, right? They're getting bougie. For Christ's sake, they've got organic weed now, organic weed shop. They've got bougie type of.
So you're saying they're us, but for weed,
right? They're pinky out. There's pinky out weed now. There's, you know what I'm saying? There is. Have you seen them, Pat? They look like, if you don't know they're a dispensary, you wouldn't know. But the minute you know, you're like, holy crap. Because they're nice, man. I mean, they look just like some of these fancier coffee shops and all that stuff. They're small, like some of the coffee shops, like some of the drive-through coffee shops that you might go to in your areas. They're built just like them. They're all over the damn place. The flipping doctors that hand out the prescriptions have billboards all over the damn place. There's weed finders. There's apps. Multiple apps, not just one, not 2. There's multiples. They have billboards, son. There's Weed Doctor Finder app. It's nuts.
Yeah.
I'm a
complete ballot again. It'll probably be legal there. Yeah.
I'm a complete hater. If you're like myself and you're single, I think Tom's still single. If you're single,
you think,
and you're right, and you're out there and you're doing the dating thing, part of dating these days, I have been finding out, trust me, is are you 420 okay or not, right?
420 friendly?
420 friendly, thank you very much. It is because it's a thing, man, right? Like it's crazy out there, man. Like it's, whew. Yeah.
So Joe.
It's
Oh, sorry,
funny
Tom. Go ahead.
when you go to the dispensary and the type of people that you meet in line. It's
Yeah.
it's everybody, all walks of life,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
and you can.
That's why another reason I think it's going to be legal is that there's like rich people, poor people, white people, black people. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It
Just
just.
gonna grab a bit.
You were talking about your pain earlier. That's hello.
Well, anxiety and stuff like that. So many people that take anxiety medication, if they could just do that instead.
Yeah.
So much better.
Hello. There it is. Yeah.
The cream.
Yeah.
actually
So
works
I'm
well.
hating, Tom. Trust me, I am. Now I'm only a few years from retirement, though.
Gonna get fucking crazy.
Things are gonna change.
It's gonna go
Your house is gonna turn into a smokestack.
like a Cheech and Chong movie. No, Joe's house.
I see you all day long, just smoke billowing out of the windows and doors, vinyl spinning.
I didn't know Joe had a fireplace. Yeah, he does now. Yeah,
He's got a smoker. That's
yeah,
right.
he's got a smoker. Boy, all of a sudden, Joe's really using that grill like crazy. Yeah, he is. Yeah,
Just to get stuff a couple plants going.
yeah, Smokehouse, Joe's Smokehouse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, by that time, it'll be recreational legal in Arizona.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Hopefully federally legal.
Yeah.
crossing my finger. I don't know that they'll legalize it federally.
I
At
mean,
some point, they have to.
every
I
2 or
think
3,
that's
every
just going to be. I mean, when you think about it, alcohol is not legal federally, is it?
well, it's not. It's legal federally, but I think within counties they can make it illegal. Like same thing with weed.
It's always left up to the states, right?
Well, except alcohol is. I mean, it's. Well, no, they got rid of the whatever the amendment was. It got rid of prohibition. So
Yeah. I mean, there's
but
a
the thing with marijuana is it's still a Schedule 1 drug.
Yeah.
They're just choosing not to enforce anything on the states that are
I don't think this is why I don't think they'll legalize it federally, because guys like me are under federal licenses. So if they legalize it federal,
they can leave. Well, just like if you get tested, what if you get tested and you have alcohol in your pee? I mean, it's the same thing. Yeah.
Isn't you just treat it like alcohol, where if like you still get DUIs and stuff, but
No, in the next 10 years, 2/3 of the states are going to have it recreational legal, and then the federal government will just go on. It'll just legalize it.
As soon as the big ones, and I actually heard just recently that Texas accidentally decriminalized it.
Yeah.
They put some law in there, like they screwed up the language, so now it's decriminalized in Texas. So it's not recreational legal, but it's not like a felony or anything like that to have like a couple joints or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't a felony to begin with, but I don't know.
With California legalizing, Colorado, Washington, Oregon,
You get New York.
Yeah, it's.
You get like Arizona, New York, and then it just kind of, as soon as like the majority of the population, you kind of have to.
Well, you got Mississippi, Georgia, Alabama. It's going to be a while for us down here in Dixieland, but everywhere else will be fine.
Bum is chilling.
To subject real quick, I forgot to talk about this story. Well, we haven't had a show here in 2 weeks, right? So I'm going to share the screen on this one. Anheuser-Busch scooped up one of the country's fastest growing craft breweries.
Platform, right?
This is Platform Beer Company,
Yeah.
out of Ohio. It says they haven't bought a brewery in quite some time. So, now we're adding another one to the list. I am not familiar with Platform, but
I'd never heard of them either.
I mean,
they're big in the East Coast.
They are. Huh?
They're big.
Do they do contract brewing then for other?
That I don't know, Mark.
Okay.
So here's some of their beers here at Platform, some of their labels in case maybe you've seen, but you didn't realize it was Platform.
I've seen that logo before, but I haven't had any.
I haven't seen them at all. But you know, I thought we'd at least cover it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
We kind of they went through they went through a bunch of purchases a year and a half ago, something like that, and they haven't done anything in a while. So
Yeah, I saw that logo and I thought maybe I knew them, but then I realized I was just thinking of Bottle Logic. They have a very similar logo.
oh, okay.
Yeah, they've been in Pennsylvania for probably about a year and a half now.
Yeah, that's where I saw it in a beer store last year when I was in Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they any good?
Yeah, their stuff's very, very. It's always above average to excellent.
What Bottle Logic or
Platform he's talking about.
platform? Okay.
Bottle Logic's California, right? Is that where they're at?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all. We don't get them.
Yeah, we get a little bit of their stuff out here.
Lots of good
I actually
things
just
about
saw the local that bottle shop that Joe and I have gone to. I saw they just got like an Imperial barrel aged coconut stout, something or other, from Bottle Logic.
That place was really cool.
So Joe, really quick, you talking about that raspberry tart again got me to go open up this one, which is also from New Glarus, the Serendipity, which is apple, raspberry, cherry.
Ooh.
Oh, dude,
And it's goddamn good. I actually like it quite a bit more than the raspberry tart just because it's a little more complex, you know.
where does the apple come in? Is it like initially or?
It just kind of like adds, I think, a little bit of crispness, you know. And it is kind of initially, yeah. So you get that, and then I think you get the cherry and raspberry kind of coming afterwards. So you get an initial, almost like apple cider kind of flavor. But then it kind of comes with the sweetness of the others, and they add a little tartness, you know. It's really goddamn good.
Is it just Serendipity?
Yeah, the 2019.
Okay.
Hey guys, I'm going to jump out of the room here. I don't know if you have Rod or someone else waiting, Joe, but I will continue to watch. But I will jump out of the room here.
Okay.
All right.
Take it easy, bum.
All right, guys. I will see you next week.
All right.
Take care.
All right. Peace out, bum. We'll see you, man. Yeah, I'm gonna share the screen on this one because this one looks really. Whoops. It's not sharing.
That's a nice screen, Joe.
Yeah, that didn't quite work out, did it? Yeah, that kind of sucked. Yeah. Yeah. Good job, host. Yeah, you're pretty good at this job. Yeah.
Zero to your paycheck.
I know, another zero exactly. 72,000. I'm the general rating here.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's pretty much the same.
72,311 in the last 30. 4% ABV, no IBUs rated, and a 4.2 bottle cap rating, man. Serendipity is a wondrous celebration that sparkles your senses and dances around your palate. A kaleidoscope of flavors discovered by accident in a sour ale. Dan bought what cherries he could. The apple crop fared better than joy. A grand Wisconsin cranberry harvest. What will Dan brew?
Well, that's what it is. Cranberry, not raspberry. Cranberry.
Berries. Yeah, that sounds like an amazing mixture right there, man.
Yeah.
And now that I say that, I forgot that because they actually make a cranbic, they call it, which is like a cranberry lambic. It's really goddamn good too. And now that I remember that, I definitely actually taste the cranberry. And it
oh, they put that in a tree.
I think see, that's a 12-ounce bottle.
Look at
They used to only do 750s of it, and they switched to 12-ounce. So I think that, like, I don't know what they do different, but since they switched to 12-ounce, I actually think it's better.
That's kind of a cool glass, Pat. It had that Wisconsin.
Oh yeah.
Look at the color of that beer, man.
Oh, that's a nice color.
I'm telling you, man. Their stuff is. They know.
Kind of see that.
Now, just like Treehouse or Trillium know how to do New England IPA, Treehouse knows how to do fruit beers. I mean, New Glarus knows how to do fruit beers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I said, I don't know if they changed the recipe, but like to give you an idea, the 2009 is rated like a 4.37, and I actually feel that like that reflects that it has gotten better in the 12-ounce bottles. I don't know, like I said, what if they did anything different, but all their fruit beers I think have actually gotten better since they switched to that format. I don't know why. They actually opened they moved the brewery that there's their primary brewery now is newer. They used to have one that was like kind of downtown, a small thing. That's now just their sour beers. They actually have like a cave they dug into a hill, where they age the barrels and do like the open fermentation and stuff. So I don't know if when they did that separation, if that made it better or something. I don't know, but it's just gotten.
Maybe they found like a better area for the wild yeast.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or
Yeah.
that's interesting. Them digging a hole.
Better environment for it. Yeah, if they've got a new place to ferment it, maybe it's a whole.
Yeah, they call it their beer cave.
Mm-hmm.
That's where they age all that stuff.
Strawberry rhubarb. What do you think about that? Have you had that?
That one's really, really goddamn good. And that had just came out a little while before I was there, but I didn't make it to the brewery, and the bottle shop I went to didn't have any of that, which is disappointing because that one is really, really good.
It's funny because every single like they all sound like they would be really good pies.
Yeah.
Or like all the fruits beers, like everything goes.
And they're like $10 for a 4-pack, I think. Which, considering how good they are,
yeah.
Oh, oh, bastard! Look at that, man! Look at that beer.
Another thing that's kind of cool is the first time they brewed that strawberry rhubarb, they came up with the idea and they had the strawberries, but they didn't have the rhubarb. And rhubarb grows all over the place in southern Wisconsin. So they told everyone in the area, they just put out like Facebook or whatever saying like, hey, bring us some rhubarb, like a bundle of rhubarb or whatever, and you can get a free draft beer. And so that's what they did. They just had everyone bring in rhubarb from all around the area, and they used that to make the beer, and they gave everyone like a ticket for a beer or whatever. If you donated rhubarb.
That's awesome.
It's like bartering.
Yeah.
Look at that beer, man. Cool. You know what's funny, Pat, is it's funny because the breweries, and Zach has talked about it on this show. Certain breweries have their specialties. This is what they do. This is what they're known for, and they do it really well. And like being a photographer, we all have a specialty. We can do other things, but we all have this thing that we do, our style. And breweries are no different. New Glarus is definitely a fruit brewery. And what's funny is a lot of their beers look similar, right? Just like with Tom's beers, they look similar. Another hazy IPA, here we are.
Yeah.
But they can be so different in taste. Now there's the treats. Mark is showing Crusher and AJ's treat, which are very similar to. Now let's see how many chews.
It'd be a little harder to count, I think.
Yeah, a little harder, but I would put money on the under.
Oh, for sure.
32.
I'm guessing like 4.
Yeah, right.
Probably one. They gulp these things down.
Yeah, by that fourth one, it's just a big gulp.
Yeah. So this is highly rated on Uncapped.
4.5.
Nice.
4.5 pers.
Yeah, 4.5 pers. Yeah, on Uncapped.
You guys get one more.
Yeah.
The other thing that New Glarus does super good are sours, actually, like straight up sours. With that, like I said, that one, that very sour blackberry was the nickname. I know for a while that was the top rated sour in the world, like on Rate Beer and Beer Advocate. And that's one where I still have a bottle of it. And they actually just a couple weeks ago released a new version of it. So that's the one I was saying, like I could sell for like $700 that bottle.
Oh yeah.
But now I don't know because they just released a new version, and if it's anywhere as good, obviously no one's gonna pay. Because at that time it was the only time they brewed it, and it was like, I think they released it in 2012 or maybe 15 or something like that. So it's been years and years, and people, were going crazy for it.
You got to think about the person that tried it originally too and enjoyed it, and then tried the second batch and realized it sucked.
Yeah. Well, that's the whole thing is that, that beer is probably like, there's all those people that say, oh, batch one of this was so much better. The first of this was so much better. People say that with like Bourbon County, that it's gotten worse. And I know like Perennial, the Abraxas or whatever. That's another one people say like the first versions that were amazing and now it's kind of fallen off, and Hunapoos and all this stuff. So, because I actually do want to trade that potentially because I have had it fresh and it was great. But like, again, the amount of beer I could get for it, a 500 milliliter bottle.
Fill your fridge.
Yeah, no, more than, yeah. I was talking to people about, like 30, 40 bottles kind of trade.
I mean,
and I was actually only looking for new Glarus stuff. That was my plan, is to do like all the other R&Ds, which are their brewery only stuff, to like get like say two bottles of the new version, and then like a bunch of other stuff, so I can.
Hey, how much did it cost you though?
$10.
Ah, so you agree no matter what, 40 bottles.
Yeah.
30, 40
Yeah, I
bottles.
bought it at the brewery. So for the release, it was $10. Actually, no, my parents went for that one. I just called them. I was like, "Hey, they're doing a release. Drive over there, get this." But I think only my dad could go, and it's a 2-bottle limit. And then I found out afterwards, it was like this legendary beer. I was like, "Oh shit! If I'd known about it," because they went on the last day, and only my dad could go. And if I had let him know ahead of time, they were like, "Oh well, I would have got my dad was like, I would have got my brother to go down with me, and we could have got you 4 bottles at both days and all that stuff." And damn it.
I had a couple of weeks ago. I had a taste of a Hunapoo.
Yeah. You had the barrel aged one, right?
Barrel aged, yeah, the 2018. So
yeah, I haven't had the barrel aged version.
Someone brought it to a bottle share. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And I brought some.
That's actually my first bottle of that new Glarus beer. I did at a bottle share, so I probably only drank like 4 ounces of it.
Yeah.
Because I gave it away otherwise.
That's just awesome. It's just like, what? Really?
Actually, I haven't had the barrel aged, but the regular Hunapoos is great. But then actually, I think the base beer, the Marshall Zukov, I actually like that even more.
Yeah, well,
it's just a giant imperial stout, no adjuncts, no barrel aging.
What brewery are you talking about?
Cigar City.
Cigar City, yeah.
Oh yes.
We had the Marshall Zukov at Great American Beer Fest, guys. You remember that?
Oh, you did? Yeah.
Yeah, we had one that was really good from them. The one at least once a year. The fan club.
That's probably the Hunapoos then. It was the chilies and cinnamon and all that.
Yeah, that was good. That was
good.
It was nice and thick, and there's like a choco vase, but it was thick. It was
yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing is Marshall Zukov is like motor oil when you pour it.
I can't even pick out a single beer from that.
Yeah.
That's you have to go back and look it on tap. That's the only way I can know. Yeah.
Yeah. Same as me. I was just quickly.
So many beers at that beer fest. It's
I saw that a couple of years ago. Done that little video thing. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. I have to say, Joe, I wish I would have saved this one to share with you.
Oh.
I'll have to get more. Next time in Wisconsin.
If you look at him in the eyes, real close, and then
yeah,
you guys can be sharing.
Right? Yeah, you're like, oh yeah, baby, yeah, I'm getting it now.
It's shared. It's done.
Exactly. It's just done, sharing thoughts, right? You're like, yeah.
I seriously wish you could just smell it. You don't even need to taste it if you just smell it.
Yeah. That's the thing about some of these beers too, right? You honestly, like Pat said earlier, you feel like you wish you could just literally share this with somebody,
Yeah, for sure.
Like I went to Mark's not long ago, I was really glad when I could take that beer and share it with him. It was great, you know, because I'd have normally just drank that on my own. So,
Which one?
Yeah.
what one was it, Mark? What
Was that?
it was from?
Let's see on that. Is it?
Was it from the shoots?
Oh, the shoot. Yeah, it was the barrel. It was the one that came in that porcelain bottle.
The one that you didn't open up for the longest time.
Yeah, it was a special.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a special. Yeah,
And
I had
no,
it
that was
forever.
really good. That was a
You're not
big
talking about
beer.
the Rogue Rolling Thunder or whatever, are you?
Oh yeah, it's a rogue
Oh,
one.
it was. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
You
You're right.
brought it on a couple times and you almost popped it, but you're like, ah.
Yeah, that's right. That's the one. Yeah, yeah. You're right. Yep, that's
And it was big beer. I mean, it took between the three of us. I mean, it took a while to. I mean, we had to work at it to finish it. That was such a big
Yeah.
beer. Yeah.
and hell, you still had some left over, and I think you like made a
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I put it in the.
marinade or something with it.
Chili or something.
Yeah.
Something, yeah. Who knows? I don't know. Yeah, whatever.
That's
But, you know,
that's like some of these imperial stouts. I feel like that where it's like they're really good, but they're still kind of a struggle to get down. You know, like you don't want that stuff, but like that's like this imperial milk stout. Like you could chug that shit like easy.
And that's
That's
because
what's crazy about it.
because it's got that little bit of sweetness. So it just
Yeah, and it's not overly sweet too, because it can go the other way.
Feeling of full. If it's sweet, and you just like slam it.
Like I just had the Southern Tier chocolate milkshake, Imperial IPA, something like that. It was like a nitro one, and it was like a chocolate with it was like lactose, sea salt, chocolate, something else, and it was really good. But like that one, I had to sip like, and it was only I think 10%, but
Really, really.
it was for whatever reason it was so sweet. I mean, it tasted like chocolate milk, but it was sweet enough to where like I had to slowly go through it.
well,
Whereas like the imperial milk stout, I have to slow myself down.
it's like that one beer that I've had like twice now. Syntax. I mean, you know, that is a good peanut butter stout. The Belching Beaver version is definitely sweeter, but as you can see, I don't drink it as often. It's sweet, you know what I'm saying? Which is good sometimes, but I mean that the Syntax is just from Mother Earth.
I've still never had it.
It's just that. It's boom right there, and it's a big beer. Actually, Coach was surprised when he was here and he had it. He was like,
It's like 8 or 9 or something, right?
It's 8.5%. It's just got a good mix of all the stuff.
It's a good mix, yeah. It's not too sweet. It's not too harsh or anything. I mean, that's one big beer that I can pound. I'm telling you, I can. Oof. Yeah.
I actually love the Mexican hot chocolate version of the Belching Beaver peanut butter stout. That's really good.
Keep describing that to me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it's good. Yeah.
It's been a while since I've had it, but I love it.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually, I realized one of my favorite kind of beers is like cinnamon pepper stouts. That whole Mexican hot chocolate thing. Like when that's done well, even like the Chocovesa is, really good. I mean, I don't think it's the best in the world, but I like it.
I don't feel like it is as good as it was.
The Chocovesa?
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of agree. I remember the first time I had it, I was kind of blown away by it. The other couple of times I liked it, but I didn't like it as much. And I thought maybe it was just me, but
yeah.
Hey Joe, that'd be interesting if we how before you guys brewed your beer, brewing a Chocovesa. By brewing a Chocovesa from different areas, you must get good chocolate and peppers in your area if you can brew Chocovesa, Joe.
There's actually a lot of that style of beer now.
Oh yeah,
a lot of breweries are doing that nowadays.
That's kind of what the Hunapoo's is pretty much that. I think it's a chocolate cinnamon pepper.
Oh,
isn't it, Craig?
Yeah, it's a proper It's sort of medium. It's not over the top. It's all everything's sort of well balanced and worked in together. Of what I found.
Well, I would also imagine the barrel kind of mellowed that a bit too, though.
Probably, yeah. I mean, I don't know what the base beer would be like of it, but
Yeah, I remember it being very like you definitely taste the cinnamon and the peppers and everything a lot.
yeah.
It was very robust though. Like it was thick. Like it was.
Oh yeah.
Thick chocolate, and then the chocolate. Kind of
Oh, even when you poured the bottle out, you couldn't see through the pour. You know, when it's that kind of thin, it's still jet black. It's like, wow, that's. As soon as it was pouring, you were like looking and thinking, wow, that's just like. You get these dark beers, you can see through it, look ruby sort of color hues and stuff in the pour, but it's jet black.
Dark beers have like a real dark red hue to it. You can still see through it.
Yeah, this was you couldn't see through the pour, and it's like.
hey, can any of you guys get the Hawaiian Ale Smith? Have you guys seen that?
Yeah, you can get it on tap here. Like that bottle shop, Joe. They've had it in there for the growler station. I've never had it. I may have. I actually went to AleSmith when they were doing they call it like I don't remember. It was around Beer Week, around San Diego Beer Week. So they had like 20 different ales or 20 different Speedway stouts on.
Yeah, if you see that beer, it's so good. Oh my god.
Yeah, they had crazy stuff. They had like a s'mores one that I had. I can't remember what I ended up having. Like a double barrel version. I had like 3 or 4 of them, but.
Crushed.
Your s'mores beers are starting to become like a thing, right?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, s'mores. Have you noticed s'mores every damn thing? Have you noticed? What is it with s'mores all of a sudden? All of a sudden, this is a popular flavor.
Probably because s'mores are pretty goddamn good.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm not saying they're not good. It's just that all of a sudden, I mean, s'mores have been around my whole entire life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden they're a thing. Like
tons of high fructose corn syrup and shoved in our beers.
Yeah, that's true.
They had the Hawaiian Speedway on draft in London last year. 1 or 2 bars, but it was like silly prices for a third. It was like I think it was like £7.50 for a third.
Well, that's what even at the brewery during that, I want to say it was like $5 for like 4 ounces or something like that.
I don't know what the ounce.
So I was like only trying a couple, you know. I actually think I texted Joe when I was there. This was years ago now. I think I was like out there and I was like, shit, my hotel's like, I was texting him like, my hotel's like 15 minutes from AleSmith, Joe. Should I go? And he was like, fuck it, yeah. And so then I went.
Yeah.
But yeah,
so
I was trying to.
Sorry.
Oh no, I was gonna say I was trying to look up. I thought I had checked it in on tap, but it might have been before I used Untappd. So they're not on there because I've been curious which ones I had. I knew I took a picture of like the little menu with each one that I had. But yeah, I mean it was crazy combinations.
Billy says s'mores beers are growing due to everyone was making pumpkin ales, and s'mores is an alternative brew. Probably, you know, those pumpkin beers.
It's like you got pumpkin beers out already in some parts of the States. It's like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, no, they've been out for a little while. Yeah,
since July.
I saw pumpkin in like
the
10th of July. I mean, literally the week after the 4th of July.
Okay, who's had a pumpkin beer already? Who's had one?
No, I haven't.
No pumpkin.
No.
Yeah.
No.
We get them, but not many, fortunately. So
I haven't had. Okay, not just pumpkin beers. Who's had anything pumpkin already? Anything?
No.
Yeah,
no,
me neither. Yeah,
clean.
We got the end of October, for Christ's sake. It's like it's August.
What about spice ale? Anybody?
October. I found Oktoberfest. Like
oh, you had an Oktoberfest already?
Yeah, Oktoberfest before pumpkin beers. That's
well, Oktoberfest actually takes place through September, right? That's when actual Oktoberfest is. It's not in October.
It's about to start.
Yeah.
Halloween's end of October, so that's the way I.
It's the Marzen. It's not a pumpkin beer.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's about to start. Well, thanks, guys. Sorry about the mix-up. Sorry about all the technical difficulties, but we did. I went a little long this week. I went, about 40 minutes longer than I really wanted to, but and actually, technically, which is actually almost an hour longer in actual time because of all the glitches. But thank you for hanging in there, man. I appreciate it. We'll go out with the intro.
Special fuck you shout out to Joe D and the rest of his craft beer cunts.
Full outro.
Just notice he's fucking talking shit.
That's me.
About the more liquor drinkers on YouTube. Fuck you, Joe D.
He finally filled his tank.
You fat piece of shit.
That's our MC Meat Pie.
I'm the king of smoke, there is none higher. Sucker beer geeks should call me sire. During my kingdom, you must choose. Who is that kid? He's awesome until I retire. Now I rock the party.
MC Meat Pie.
Time and the beer that got the right to smoke and
MC Meat Pie.
And others can't stand me, but give me respect.
This is my first band.
Excellent.
All right.
So, thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate it, man.
Super quick, one more thing.
Yeah,
I tried to find out what speedways I drank by looking through the listings. Then I realized there are 245 speedway stouts listed on Untapped.
Yeah. Talk about a chassis beer. We talk about
Holy shit.
Is that vintages and shit?
Yeah, but I mean, it's mostly just like, draft only, whatever weird stuff that they do. So
That's another topic. We need Earth here for that time. Earth seems to know chassis beers.
Yeah.
He's that guy.
The chassis.
I wonder what's the biggest chassis beer. If there's 200 and some.
Yeah, you got to wonder how
I
many.
think that would just about have to be it.
Yeah, Sculpin, there's a bunch there. What's
Maybe Stone IPA?
This Sculpin has a ton of variants.
Yeah.
A ton.
Yeah, how many duplicates though do you reckon are in that? That's the thing.
God, I would have never guessed about Speedway.
Well, I mean, it's crazy the shits they have,
Victory at Sea has a lot.
Yeah, Victory at Sea. Now, and Earth had most of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had the original.
I don't know. I've only had 237 of them, so I can't speak all of them. But yeah.
The Victory at Sea says 155.
Wow.
I'd love to try the coconut one. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Coconut Victory. Yeah.
The Victories are so good.
Yeah.
They are. So good.
That's
I've had
the
the base. That was awesome. But I need to try it on this palette, not one from like 3 or 4 years ago.
Hey Joe.
Good subject for another show. We'll have to do that. What's the what we call it? The chassis beer. Yeah. What is the good chassis?
Right now, Speedway Stout's the winner.
I think it might have to be that. I don't know. I could possibly do more than 245.
Why?
Yeah. Not in one session.
You mean you got Darball says a lot.
You have to try all 240.
Yeah.
4 ounces.
Darball says 131.
Ounces. Even if you drank 1 ounce each, that's still 2 gallons of beer.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to end this one, guys.
On that note.
Whoever wants to hang out afterwards is more than welcome to do an after show. But I'm out here. We're going to end the live broadcast at least. See you next week, guys. The week after, is there no show the week after?
We're in Denver, so I guess.
Oh, you're Denver, so you're not then, yeah.
Yeah, so next week,
who knows?
Next week is the last show, and then for 2 weeks. So
yeah, not until the 14th. Yep.
Okay, guys, peace out, man. We're out of here.
Yeah, see you guys. Have a good week.
Thank you. Take care.